In the silence between heartbeats, within the pause held by dawn's first light, you find the gateway to a different kind of power. A power that doesn't rush or shout, but waits, listens. Everything changes when you learn to be still. Whispers like an ancient secret, revealing that stillness is not absence, but presence heightened. Here, the world slows its relentless spin, allowing clarity to emerge from the shadows. Movement distracts, obscuring what lies beneath the surface, while stillness unveils the truth you've been skirting around. What fears you are often the very keys to your liberation, waiting patiently to set you free. In stillness, the real journey begins, where distraction fades and true presence takes root. Imagine standing on the precipice of a serene landscape, undisturbed by the turbulence that life often presents. As we embark on this journey of inner exploration, we awaken to the profound transformation that stillness can bring, opening the channels of clarity, presence, and power that lie dormant within us. In a world that constantly celebrates motion, stillness might seem a curious contradiction. Yet, just as a tranquil lake reflects the sky with pristine clarity, so too does stillness reveal the depths of our soul. Rather than the mere absence of motion, it becomes a profound presence of awareness, where action and thought align with our deepest truths. This stillness is a discipline, much like any skill that requires nurture and practice. It is about carving a space within our own minds where the noise fades and chaos dissipates, unveiling our authentic selves. It becomes a sanctuary, unburdened by the demands and validations sought from the external world. Through this practice, we peel away the distractions clouding our vision, allowing us to discern what truly matters. It liberates us from the relentless chase, rooting us in a life lived with intention and authenticity. Clarity doesn't come from finding definite answers, but through exploration and reflection, prompted by questions that quiver in the silence. By pausing, disengaging from the whirlwind of obligations, we discover our true desires, motivations, and fears. Amid the stillness, we sift through daily experiences to grasp the essence of our being. Making decisions thus becomes a harmonious act in tune with our values, amplifying our purpose. In this refuge from doubt, our inner voice emerges, guiding us with strength and groundedness amidst life's complexities. It's here that presence plays its crucial role, bridging us with the now. This palpable force elevates ordinary moments, enriching connections with others and ourselves. Presence demands more than passive observation. It insists on active engagement with both inner and outer worlds. Through stillness, our thoughts, emotions, and actions find alignment. This alignment, in turn, fosters resilience to distractions, allowing us to bask in the richness of the present. Inhabit this moment fully, not as a transient experience, but as a continuous unveiling of awareness. Deep within our consciousness lies untapped power. Embracing stillness awakens this potential, allowing us to navigate life's ebb and flow with grace and confidence. True power emerges not through dominance, but mastery over oneself, granting the unwavering strength to act with integrity and wisdom. Stillness reveals that power does not shout. It finds strength in calm, in choosing patience over haste, wisdom over impulse. Vulnerabilities transform into strengths, embracing imperfections as integral to our being. This inner power not only anchors us, but inspires others to seek their own resilience. Yet, in a world brimming with noise, stillness can be daunting. Confronting silence and solitude unveils the parts of ourselves often hidden, our doubts, insecurities, desires. Yet, transformation begins in this confrontation. Embrace the fear, for it is the key to experiencing true self-discovery. This journey into stillness demands courage to enter the shadows, seeking clarity and understanding. Through this, we build a compassionate relationship with ourselves, seeing stillness not as an adversary, but a cherished companion. Letting go then becomes the art stillness teaches. It invites surrender to life's currents, releasing control, validation, and the illusion of certainty. Flow is found not in resistance, but acceptance, liberating us from the burdens of past and future, rooting us firmly in the present. Embrace this art, for in it lies profound peace and equanimity, accentuating deliberate actions and deeper connections. In this liberation, we realize that stillness isn't merely silence, but the active embrace of life's fluidity. Reconnecting with ourselves amid daily clamor revives the faint connection to our essence. Stillness offers the avenue back to our true selves, unpeeling societal layers to reveal authenticity. This requires patience and a tender listening to the gentle whispers of our own hearts. In this exploration, we celebrate our strengths and acknowledge our weaknesses, fostering a belonging not to the world, but to ourselves. Silence, the canvas of inner transformation, allows the mind to settle and the heart to open. In its embrace, possibilities unfurl, and the music of our soul resonates. This transformative power strips distractions, exposing us to our truth, where change is seeded. Silence forms the crucible for new understandings, connecting us to the timeless wisdom within. Our path toward stillness, a lifelong pursuit through the landscapes of mind and heart, invites exploration with curiosity and commitment. Marked by revelations where the world simplifies to revealing beauty, this journey offers magic in stillness, tethered to the soul's wonder. It's not solitary, but a collective human experience, connecting us to a shared history of seekers. As this journey transforms us with subtle shifts in perspective, we find power in presence, authenticity, and emotional complexity. The transformation ripples outward, influencing our world as we become beacons of stillness amidst chaos, embodying truths that resonate with the soul. In stillness, we discover our unique path, woven with inner wisdom and purpose, leading to a life of depth and fulfillment. Chapter 2. The world moves fast to keep you distracted. In the whirlwind of modern existence, where every waking moment reverberates with alerts and notifications, a relentless cascade of information ensnares us, urging constant connection. The world rushes past in a blur of email demands, social media exchanges, and news that competes for our fleeting attention. This frenetic pace seduces us into a perpetual chase, entangling us in a web of ceaseless motion. Our lives, consumed by this digital tempest, leave us estranged from our true selves, and our capacity for reflection and stillness diminishes. Yet within this noise, our being yearns for the simple grace of presence. We are caught in a loop where busyness is celebrated, equated with success, and stillness is mistaken for stagnation. Pursuing an illusion of progress, we often stray far from life's deeper meanings. This relentless momentum demands that we examine the roots of our distraction, where carefully crafted experiences compete for our senses. Notifications, vibrant icons, and headlines entrap our focus, creating a landscape where attention fractures and the mind tires. Consequently, we become passive observers rather than active participants in our own lives, skimming the surface instead of delving into the profound depths of experience. In choosing moments of silence amidst this clamor, we commit a radical act of rebellion, challenging a culture that prizes speed over contemplation. We step back from the chaos, affirming our autonomy as individuals rather than subjects beholden to the cacophony. Silence shields us from the external chatter and helps us unearth layers of intuitive truths buried deep within. This deliberate choice reminds us that we are more than the sum of our distractions, capable of forging our paths through mindful presence. The journey toward reclaiming our inner focus begins with intent. By setting boundaries with our devices and prioritizing moments of reflection, we create sanctuaries where attention and mindfulness flourish. As we gain control over our focus, we dismantle the superficial barriers hindering meaningful engagement with life. The mind, liberated from perpetual distraction, becomes a fertile ground for creativity and insight, allowing us to connect more deeply with both ourselves and the world. Amidst external noise, we must also quieten the loud echoes that reside within. The internal chatter, composed of doubts, fears, and unresolved emotions, demands recognition. To silence this discord, we must approach it with understanding and acceptance. Mindfulness becomes a tool for transformation, a way to navigate through our emotions and ultimately liberate ourselves from the chains of internal noise. Discovering presence beyond mere productivity becomes a revelation as we redefine our understanding of value. By shifting our focus from achieving to simply being, we embrace the beauty of existence without the constraints of economic measures. This transformation nurtures a deeper fulfillment, where every moment is cherished not for its productivity, but for its inherent potential for connection and insight. Our minds, often trapped in echo chambers of familiar beliefs and thought patterns, crave the openness that silence provides. In the stillness, we dismantle these barriers, allowing fresh ideas and perspectives to emerge. Meditation and mindfulness cultivate this silence, illuminating the expansive possibilities of our consciousness. Through this process, we transcend the confines of routine thinking and explore the boundless terrain of our minds. Breaking free from the addiction to constant stimulation reveals the joy found in simplicity. Our dependency on external stimuli, driven by dopamine-fueled cycles, obscures genuine fulfillment. By deliberately embracing quiet and stillness, we resist this frenetic cycle, rediscovering the joy in patient, deliberate living. Creating space for stillness fosters clarity and reconstructs our ability to connect more meaningfully with our experiences and those around us. The gift of inner awareness opens doors to a sanctuary within, where understanding and strength reside. By developing a keen sensitivity to our thoughts and emotions, we cultivate resilience against the disruptive forces of life's tumult. This awareness aligns our actions with our values, fostering authenticity in our relationships with ourselves and others. In this state, we find a guiding light that illuminates our path toward personal growth and fulfillment. In solitude, we rediscover joy, not the absence of connection, but a profound embracing of our own presence. Solitude grants the freedom to explore the depths of our spirit, nurturing creativity, innovation, and insight. As we delve into this sanctuary, we reconnect with the profound peace that lies apart from external demands. Here, we experience the fullness of our existence, free from desire for validation and realize the intrinsic joy that has always resided within. Through solitude, we embrace a journey into stillness that leads us to true freedom and fulfillment, amidst a world that rushes to distract. In the whirlwind of modern life, speed is often mistaken for efficiency. We hustle through days filled with tasks, convinced that moving faster will yield productivity. However, the truth reveals itself in stillness, a paradox where clarity emerges not from constant motion, but from deliberate calm. Consider a muddy pond that transforms to transparency when undisturbed. Similarly, when we allow our minds to settle, the sediments of distraction fall away, leaving a clear surface of consciousness, reflective and insightful. In these calm moments, decision-making transcends its usual state. Our priorities shift from the superficial urgency of tasks to a deeper understanding of importance. We become proactive, with space for contemplation, opening fertile grounds for creativity and authentic problem-solving. What once seemed daunting reveals itself as manageable, ready to be addressed with insight. Drawing on the wisdom of stillness, our actions stem from understanding rather than impulse. It is only by slowing down that we empower ourselves to see clearly, making thoughtful decisions that resonate with our inner values. To pause requires a kind of courage that defies a culture valuing busyness as a measure of worth. This act of stopping, though seemingly minor, is profound. It tunes out external noise and invites focus. In this pause, our minds transition from scattered thoughts to a laser-like focus, creating a space where introspection flourishes. Here, questions of purpose, direction, and desire rise, confronting us with truths overlooked in the relentless pursuit of speed. Mastering this art of stopping intersects our lives meaningfully, providing a paradoxical tool where doing less achieves more. By not rushing blindly ahead, we begin to see the landscape of our lives more clearly, enabling purposeful progress along our journey. Philosophers, ancient and modern, have lauded the virtues of a slow, deliberate mind. While quick judgments may seem necessary today, a slower pace does not hinder but fosters wisdom, allowing ideas to mature and take root. This deliberate thinking nurtures reflection and depth, recalled in the teachings of sagacious figures like Socrates and Buddha. They remind us that in the slower exploration of thought, insight into the human condition deepens. By embracing this measured pace, we connect dots that hastily remain unlinked, revealing revelations deeper thought can render visible. It is in respecting this slower pace that we refine not only intelligence, but cultivate wisdom to guide us with equanimity through life. Just as a garden thrives when given space, so too does the mind in quiet environments. Quietness goes beyond mere absence of noise. It is a fertile ground for growth and reflection. In these spaces, the mind finds itself without defenses, liberated from stresses that cloud judgment. Here, clarity aligns with truth, emerging as our minds recalibrate. It begins to listen instead of dictate, receive rather than push, allowing insights to flow naturally. Such audibility fosters a genuine connection with core values. Approaching life with authenticity and intention becomes possible, granting us serenity necessary for genuine clarity, a clarity that gently yet certainly leads us. Conflicts often arise in a mind overwhelmed by external pressures and inner contradictions. Through stillness, we meet unresolved tensions head-on. This is not a battleground to avoid, but a landscape to understand. Navigating intricacies, we disentangle thoughts and emotions caught in chaos, exposing hidden conflicts, offers negotiation through courage and compassion. We learn to make peace, understanding the landscape rather than evading it. Resolution frees us from self-imposed chains, embracing authenticity and harmony, sharpening our mind's discernment and wise decision-making. In moments of stillness, decision-making shifts from merely balancing choices to an act of presence. Slowing the mind replaces hurried decisions with patience and insight born of full presence. This presence imbues decisions with deeper awareness of impacts on ourselves, on others, on the world. Every choice becomes a step aligning actions with values, manifesting authenticity. Liberated from doubt, decisions made from clarity rather than reaction ripple through life with mindful assurance. Innovation often flourishes in the pause. Revolutionary ideas take root not in frantic brainstorming, but in quiet moments where minds wander and wonder. This vacuum of stillness invites inspiration, a window allowing subconscious connections to weave novel solutions. In this creative pause, potential transforms into ingenuity, granting the mind freedom to explore possibilities. Here, boundaries blur, birthing essential innovation. Harnessing the power of pause, we embrace a tool of boundless creativity, sharpening minds for pioneering discoveries. Emotional clarity emerges as a profound gift of stillness. In absence of turmoil, we face emotions rather than evade them. Sitting with feelings, joy, anger, fear, grief, without judgment, brings understanding. Untangling narratives unveils clarity, allowing us to approach feelings with understanding instead of resistance. This awareness enables responses to life's challenges with empathy and insight, moving beyond reaction. Ultimately, stillness refines emotional intelligence, mastering our inner landscape with wisdom. Resilience is forged in silence's crucible. Silent moments teach us to confront discomfort, cultivate patience, and nurture strength. Resilience evolves, offering insights silence imparts. Strength builds through steadfast character, nurtured by embracing silence, equipping us with perseverance, patience, courage, fortitude. Resilience navigates life's storms with grace. This quiet courage forges a path through life's tumult with resolve and clarity, providing steady guidance. The journey through stillness is lifelong, asking for commitment to reflection. An ongoing practice shapes a mind attuned to life's rhythms, learning and adapting through introspection. Cultivating this practice connects us with life's essence. Each reflection deepens understanding, ensuring our mind remains sharp, engaging authentically with life. From these moments, a life both successful and meaningful emerges, guided always by clarity unearthed in stillness. In the ever-turning chaos of the world, we find a reflection of our internal tempest, a recurring dance of outer tumult mirroring the disturbances within us. The Stoics, through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, encourage us to acknowledge this swirling chaos without allowing it to dictate our serenity. Recognizing the inevitability and universality of chaos is the first step in maintaining our peace. Life's unpredictable nature, with its inevitable challenges, becomes a liberating realization, freeing us from the futile attempt to control every aspect. By embracing this internal storm, we cultivate the ability not to respond at every gust of change, but to anchor ourselves firmly in the present. This anchoring becomes our constant guide, rooted in an inner tranquility that stands resilient against external tempests. Surrendering to life's natural flow is not a sign of defeat, Rather, it's a strategic retreat into an inner citadel, a concept cherished by the Stoics, representing the aspect of ourselves untouched by external upheavals. Chaos merely ebbs and flows around us, and with this detachment from external disturbances, we fortify a peace that beats independently of life's turbulence. By refusing to let external validation disrupt our core, we act with open intention instead of impulsive reaction. As external storms howl, we stand firm, unyielding, not in resistance, but because we've learned to dance in harmony with the chaos, letting its energy flow through without intruding upon our essence. Imagine an anchor, steadfast and unseen, securing a ship against the relentless tides. Our intrinsic anchor is cultivated through self-awareness and discipline, timeless wisdom central to Epictetus's teachings. He elucidates that our perceptions, rather than circumstances, define our mental state. With nurtured awareness, we develop an intrinsic anchor that holds us steady amidst the world's whirlwinds. This stability empowers us to remain centered, even as the outer world spins off-kilter. Our thoughts and reactions are within our command, shaping our resilience and aligning actions with our core values, the foundation of a life pursued with intention and clarity. Breathing becomes more than just an unconscious act. It embodies our lifeline amidst chaos. This notion finds resonance across philosophies, resonating deeply with Zen Buddhism's focus on breath as a meditative anchor. Mindful breathing guides us back to our bodies. It roots us in the present, regardless of external turmoil. Attuning ourselves to the gentle rise and fall of breath shifts our focus from external chaos to our inner being. As stress tightens our breath, mindful control unwinds it, counteracting the fight-or-flight reflex chaos can trigger. This physiological practice calms our minds, fostering a composed approach to life's challenges, allowing response rather than reaction. Non-attachment, often misconstrued as disengagement, holds a profound truth rooted in both Stoic and Buddhist philosophies. Epictetus urges us to see life's gifts as mere loans, appreciating them while accepting their impermanence. This acceptance allows us to engage authentically with the world, free from the shackles of excessive desire or expectations. We transform from reactive seekers to proactive architects of our existence, crafted with authenticity and resilience, aware that our essence and peace stem from within. Amidst life's tumult, inner poise emerges, a calm, deliberate balance in response to challenges. Stoics equated poise with virtue, suggesting its emergence from a tranquil core. External events, beyond our control, highlight our need for internal calm. Emotions signal insights, yet unchecked, they divert us from our center. Patience and introspection transform chaos into meaningful existence, sculpting a life of deliberate authenticity from life's chaotic marble. In achieving emotional equilibrium, balance emerges, a harmony between sensitivity and detachment. Seneca's philosophy highlights the importance of neutrality, holding emotions as powerful signals, not as guides of our actions. Through patient introspection, we cultivate emotional intelligence, transforming turmoil into avenues of growth and alignment with our core values. This balance preserves our center, fostering authentic connections with self and others amidst life's unpredictable tides. The unperturbed mind, like a beacon, remains constant amidst life's storms. Wisdom dawns as we discern between the transient shadows of fear and anxiety and the constant light of reason and virtue. The Stoics remind us that serenity springs from understanding control, embracing the peace of what is within our grasp. Through disciplined reflection, this translates into a serene flow, guiding us through life with purpose, converting chaos into a canvas for a life well lived, etched with insight and empathy. In each deliberate action, we find mindful living's embrace, a harmony with ancient and modern wisdom. Acting mindfully transforms stagnation into aspiration, each action echoing our intentionality, affirming engagement with life. Reflection entwined with deed ensures our energies are focused, drawing bridges between internal resolve and the external world. Guided by truth and intentionality, our soulful presence leads and inspires, creating harmony with the moment. Within solitude's embrace, an inner sanctuary forms, a space where reflection and rejuvenation thrive. Solitude, viewed not as loneliness, but as a fertile ground for the spirit, unveils our core beyond external influences. Here, insight blossoms, free from the world's imposing clamor, nurturing self-reliance and self-understanding. The rejuvenation of solitude imparts a resilient, grounded identity, untouched by chaos's whispers, guiding interactions and endeavors with tranquility. From chaos arises a return to the still point, our resilient core amidst life's vicissitudes. This timeless center, as Meister Eckhart notes, remains whole despite fragmentation, guiding us with grace through life's storms. Recognizing this core empowers trust in our resilience, transforming turbulence into passages of awareness and harmony. Returning to the still point is an ongoing journey of reconnection, characterized by contemplation and authenticity, embracing life's chaos not as adversary, but as a reflection of our truth. Anchored within this stillness, we remain composed, harmonious with our essence, unfazed by the external whirl, radiating a steadfast spirit of serene authenticity. In a world that celebrates constant action and unyielding ambition, the virtue of restraint often appears elusive, yet it is within restraint that true strength quietly resides. To refrain from immediate action when emotions are agitated requires a silent strength, a reservoir of untapped power. The Stoic wisdom of Marcus Aurelius underscores this truth, suggesting that we are disturbed not by events themselves, but by our perceptions of them. Through restraint, we gift ourselves the vital space to reframe our internal narratives, allowing patience to dominate when anger, fear, or uncertainty arise. This patience refines our ability to process, providing a stillness from which genuine insight can emerge. As the modern world obsesses over quick solutions and hasty results, the wisdom of waiting unfolds as a potent force. The act of waiting is not merely an empty pause, but an invitation to deeper understanding. In this stillness, information synthesizes, patterns find their form, and hidden truths reveal themselves. Nature mirrors this wisdom through the gradual blooming of life, the seed becoming a tree, the caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. These processes take time, reflecting the unhurried journey of our own growth. With patience, we embrace the symphony of existence, allowing each note to sound in its rightful moment. In our interactions, patience reveals the unseen, enriching conversations with empathy and meaning, fortifying the trust within our communities. Here, patience becomes a transformative strength, invisible yet profoundly powerful. The paradox of non-action, expressed through Taoist Wu Wei, presents a compelling paradox that doing nothing can yield everything. It invites us into a dance with life's natural flow, where effort becomes unforced and decisions are made with clarity and intent. Not every situation demands our intervention. Some resolve more beautifully through our restraint. This mindset requires an openness to life's unfolding and assures us that the time to act will emerge organically when aligned with our instincts. Trusting the process of life involves the courage to release our grip on control, to welcome uncertainty as an essential dimension of our existence. Here, resilience is born from understanding that life's challenges often shape us more profoundly than achievements. Each experience, regardless of its surface appearance, contributes to our growth, knitting a tapestry woven with the threads of our adventures. This trust fosters an unwavering courage, inviting us to navigate the uncharted waters with grace. As we yield to the river's current, we cherish the journey's richness, where every bend offers a new discovery. By surrendering control, we unravel the infinite possibilities of life, transforming fear into a curiosity that invites exploration of paths more wondrous than those meticulously planned. At the heart of stillness lies immense power, the deliberate choice not to react. The decision to pause during moments of heightened emotion or provocation can alter the course of events fundamentally. This non-reactivity, far from apathy, is a conscious declaration of composure and control amidst external chaos. Observing our thoughts without succumbing to them grants us the freedom to respond thoughtfully, creating a sanctuary for reason and empathy. Over time, this art of non-reactivity solidifies our resilience, anchoring us as calm harbors amid life's tempests, demonstrating that true ownership lies in the space between stimulus and response. Reflection holds the key to inner strength, offering us clarity and direction. Carving out contemplative moments amidst life's demands allows us to uncover insights otherwise obscured by the constant buzz of activity. Whether through journaling or quiet meditation, reflection illuminates patterns and truths, aligning our actions with our deepest values. It converts experiences into wisdom, guiding us through future challenges with seasoned understanding. As we delve into reflection, our self-awareness blooms, fortifying our resilience, nurturing a profound spiritual fortitude. The art of patience transforms our personal growth into an intricate dance. The process of becoming one's true self unfolds in incremental strides, a practice seldom linear or predictable. Patience, in this context, becomes an ally, urging us to acknowledge the small triumphs and gradual progressions leading us toward fulfillment. Despite the speed-driven world, patience assures us that authentic growth requires time, allowing us to savor every lesson embedded within the silent voids. It shields us against haste and nurtures our vision, ensuring that perseverance remains our guiding star, steering us toward deeper wisdom and understanding. In simplicity, we find liberation, a conscious choosing to detach from life's surplus and embrace essentiality. This quiet rebellion against excess reveals the pure essence of life, fostering tranquility and enabling focus on what truly matters. Simplicity invites us to relish in the richness of present moments, to transform mundane tasks into mindful rituals. By peeling away layers of complexity, we redefine success and happiness on our own terms, cultivating genuine fulfillment in relationships, experiences, and self-love. In simplicity, we unshackle ourselves, discovering life's profound beauty and abundant richness. Silence emerges as a profound discipline, a reflective choice to listen and observe life's subtleties. It is within silence that we turn inward, discovering clarity amidst the clamor of our thoughts. Here, intuition finds its voice, guiding us gently toward wisdom hidden in plain sight. Silence amplifies empathy and understanding, enriching our interactions and sparking creative expression. Embracing silence demands courage, yet it rewards us with profound insights, anchoring us in peace and unity with the universe. Restraint, in its elegant wisdom, transcends immediate satisfaction, guiding us toward profound understanding. It is a conscious exercise in self-control, pausing to cultivate clarity over rash decisions. Strength arises from restraint's gentle defiance against urgency, promoting reflection and strategic thinking. In setting boundaries, restraint asserts respect, empowering us to navigate life deliberately. As we practice restraint, an inner calm envelops us, radiating outward, emboldening us to act from wisdom and strength. Understanding life's rhythms, we acknowledge that restraint often embodies the ultimate power, a testament to our mastery over self and circumstance. Stillness is often misunderstood in a world that exalts perpetual motion and the relentless pursuit of productivity. This constant hustle blinds us to the profound truth that stillness is not synonymous with inactivity. Rather, it is an active presence, a conscious pause that aligns us with what genuinely matters. Stillness is born from a desire for clarity and purpose, daring to halt in the tumult of everyday life to reflect, rather than being swept along aimlessly. True stillness requires courage and awareness. It is a state of being attuned to the gentle pulsations of life, where values, priorities, and direction become clearer as mental and spiritual evolution is catalyzed. Rather than resulting in stagnation, stillness propels internal growth. It is in this silent space that clarity emerges, allowing for the discernment of the genuine from the superficial and empowering us to direct our energies more effectively. The power of intentional pause is immense. In a world that often blurs our vision with its rush, deliberately stopping restores focus. This pause is an active engagement with the self, a recalibration to ensure our actions resonate with core beliefs and purposes. Just as a musician fine-tunes their instrument to produce harmonious music, intentional stillness aligns us with our own rhythm and truth, enabling us to sift through chaos and attend to what truly matters. Aligning actions with values is the art of stillness, a crucial aspect of forging a purposeful and fulfilled life. It invites us to pause and contemplate whether our actions are in harmony with our fundamental beliefs and values, asking, "Why am I doing this?" In these quiet moments, we can question and redefine our path, ensuring each step aligns with our authentic selves. As actions resonate with values, life gains deeper meaning, allowing us to walk a path of authenticity and integrity, while invigorating us rather than immobilizing us. Purposeful inaction often has a greater impact than continuous, thoughtless activity. Despite a world equating progress with ceaseless hustle, profound transformations often unfold in stillness. Purposeful inaction involves choosing not to act when waiting is wiser, distinguishing between reacting and responding. It is a testament to the maturity of a mind that trusts the process, allowing silence to speak louder than words. Stillness empowers the discernment of true needs from external pressures. The rapid pace of life often bombards us with expectations that obscure our understanding of genuine desires. Stillness provides the space to peel back these layers of influence and tune into our inner voice. In this silence, we can ask, "What do I truly need?" and patiently await an authentic response. This discernment becomes a filter, letting only what genuinely speaks to our soul pass through, reclaiming our agency over life and aligning decisions with deepest truths. Inner stillness is the foundation of balance amid life's shifting currents. While balance might seem elusive in a constantly changing world, moments of intentional stillness anchor us in life's stormy seas, allowing us to recharge, organize thoughts, and regain equilibrium. It is about engaging with demands from a centered perspective, flowing with life's rhythms without losing our center. Achieving inner balance requires harmonizing various aspects of existence, ensuring none overpowers the others, and that each aspect has its rightful place. With each quiet moment, we gather strength to face life's challenges, emerging refreshed and ready to engage more effectively. Stillness paves the way for self-integration, uniting diverse facets of our identity into a harmonious whole. The fast pace of life often fragments us, preventing internal peace. In stillness, these disparate parts align, allowing acceptance and understanding of our multifaceted selves. Through this quietude, consciousness and subconsciousness converge, facilitating self-discovery and integration. It reinforces authenticity and self-acceptance, acknowledging we are complex and ever-evolving beings. Embracing every aspect of ourselves within stillness fosters wholeness, laying the foundation for a more fulfilling life journey. Within the crucible of stillness, patience, and presence are cultivated. Essential for leading a meaningful life, they are often overshadowed by pressures for instant gratification. Stillness teaches the art of being present, immersing in the now and finding wisdom in each unfolding moment. Patience becomes a honed skill, detaching from life's rush to allow natural unfolding, observing life's flow. This mindfulness nurtures deeper connection, cultivating an appreciation for life's subtleties, hiding in life's swift currents. Serenity amidst uncertainty is a gift of stillness. Life is unpredictable, laden with uncertainties that stir fear and anxiety. In stillness, a reservoir of peace allows confrontation with the unknown, with calmness and grace. Instead of frantically seeking solutions, stillness encourages embracing not knowing with curiosity. By grounding in stillness, the relationship with uncertainty transforms, seeing insecurity as potential, reconfiguring fear into opportunity. This acceptance nurtures resilience, enabling adaptation to life's unpredictables with confidence. Ultimately, stillness becomes the silent conductor of life's symphony. It orchestrates every note and pause into a harmonious whole. Serving as both rest and crescendo, it grants rhythm and depth, clarifying purpose and resonating soul with the universe's melody. Through stillness, life becomes a connected tapestry, an integration bringing peace, affirming one's alignment with life's flow. This ongoing symphony is not an end, but a testament to stillness as a magnificent alignment with life itself. In an era dominated by relentless noise, silence emerges as a rare gem, offering solace amidst the cacophony of life. Our world is an unending symphony of sounds, with social media and news clamoring for our attention, constantly diverting our focus from the tender whispers of truth. Within this bustling orchestra lies an opportunity, a chance to dive into that profound silence where clarity awaits, unobstructed and serene. To embrace silence is to show courage and a willingness to face the unease that accompanies it. When we peel back these layers of distraction, we unearth the raw truths of our deepest fears and desires, discovering within them a potent authenticity. Silence, like an untarnished mirror, reflects our true selves, unadulterated by societal pressures or external judgments. As we immerse ourselves in this stillness, we invite profound insights and awaken the deep wisdom that often lies dormant beneath the surface of our busy, everyday lives. As the silence envelops us, intuition, the quiet voice of the soul, begins to rise. Often overlooked in favor of logic and empirical reasoning, intuition speaks softly, in feelings and fleeting insights that defy the boundaries of conventional understanding. Within this silent sanctuary, intuition blossoms, offering a clarity that logic may fail to uncover. Cultivating trust in this gentle guidance leads us towards decisions aligned with our authentic selves. It is here, in the silence, that intuition becomes a cherished companion, guiding us with an inexplicable knowing towards our true path. Amidst our hurried existence, the voice of conscience frequently goes unheard. Lost in the commotion, it patiently awaits, echoing quietly with truths of moral clarity. This inner voice, unhindered by external validation or reward, finds amplification in silence, urging us to align our actions with our deepest ethical values. In the contemplative quiet, we engage sincerely with this conscience, unveiling our ethical convictions away from the world's competing paradigms. Here, we meet our essence, guided by a tender morality that transcends guilt and speaks of living authentically and compassionately. Silence serves as a wellspring of inner wisdom, with reflection as its conduit. Here, away from life's incessant demands, reflection transforms into a meditative practice, drawing upon the depths of the heart's wisdom. Through deliberate reflection, we engage in an honest dialogue between heart and mind, uncovering nuanced understandings of our past experiences and personal growth. As we embrace this reflective mindset, genuine insight flows freely, shaping our self-perception and our relationship with the world around us. Listening in silence is a transformative act, cultivating a deeper understanding that extends beyond words. In moments of stillness, communication transcends verbal expression, allowing energies and unspoken emotions to reveal an untainted truth. This heightened awareness, nurtured by silence, fosters genuine connection with others and deepens our inner dialogue. It requires shedding biases and suspending judgment, opening us to unsaid truths that words often cannot convey, enriching human experience and fostering empathetic intelligence. Silence nurtures the profound freedom found in detachment. As we dwell within this quietude, we learn to distinguish between genuine needs and the fleeting attractions of the world. Often misunderstood as indifference, detachment instead involves engaging fully with life without allowing external circumstances to disrupt inner peace. By residing in this silent haven, we relinquish the ego's incessant demands and free ourselves from the transient measures of success and fulfillment, cultivating a sense of liberation that springs from within. In silence, the quest for purpose begins to unfurl. Amid life's noise and distraction, purpose, the deep-seated reason for our existence, calls for space to be acknowledged and nurtured. Within this restful silence, we confront our values and passions, discovering the callings that stir our hearts. This inward journey, like an unfolding mystery, reveals clarity as layers of conditioning fade away, aligning us with our authentic path. Creativity, too, is nourished within silence. Here, the mind is liberated from external input, and inspiration flows unimpeded by self-doubt. This silent space acts as a canvas, inviting ideas to intertwine and rejuvenate the spirit of innovation. Whether in artistic endeavors or the art of living itself, silence fosters original thought and inventive problem-solving, making it a sacred studio for life's creative endeavors. Throughout history, sages and philosophers have embraced silence for its power to unveil profound truths. Figures like Marcus Aurelius and Buddha have recognized silence as a tool for inner revelation and growth, teaching us to delve into deep understanding rather than merely absorbing knowledge. By learning from these masters, we adopt practices that harness silence to foster personal and spiritual transformation, adapting their timeless wisdom to our modern lives. Finally, the beauty of silence lies in its integration into daily life, where its insights become bedrocks of transformation. It teaches us to maintain equilibrium amidst chaos, enabling a serene presence that permeates our actions and interactions. Through mindful practices, silence becomes an enduring companion, its truths resonating through the fabric of everyday living, guiding us on our eternal journey toward inner clarity and soulful connection. In a world where noise frequently masquerades as authority, the true power of stillness unveils its profound depth. Consider the metaphor of still waters run deep to understand the essence of quiet strength. Those who are truly serene possess an inner reservoir of resilience, much like a silent, deep lake that withstands storms without losing its tranquility. This depth differentiates authentic authority from mere audacity. True power does not originate from brash speech or flamboyant action, but from a wellspring of introspection and unwavering self-understanding. Within this inner silence, a person aligns with core values, creating an unshakable foundation that withstands the changing tides of external circumstances. Though the world may overlook the strength of stillness, equating noise with action and loudness with leadership, true authority doesn't demand shouting over the clamor of the crowd. Instead, it involves an unwavering presence that commands attention without words. This quiet power, cultivated through intentional stillness, manifests in the way one carries oneself, the decisions made, and the quiet confidence that emanates from within. Such presence transcends the superficial and touches upon the profound, influencing not by force, but by the certainty of someone who has mastered their inner domain. Through this mastery, the calm individual becomes an anchor, guiding others not through overt direction, but through serene and grounded example. Silent influence is an art mastered by few, yet its impact is undeniably profound. Those who harness the strength of stillness can sway others without noise or aggression. The art lies in the ability to listen, observe, and understand beyond immediate words and actions. In doing so, they make choices that reflect compassion and insight. Their decisions speak louder than any shouted demand, drawing people toward them like a gentle magnetic force. Such individuals become beacons in turbulent times, offering clarity and wisdom through their quiet yet potent presence. This form of influence often surprises those who equate power with volume. Yet history has shown that significant changes arise not from boisterous declarations, but from quiet perseverance and subtle, unyielding will. By embracing stillness, one learns the nuances of timing and approach, allowing intuition to guide deliberate, impactful actions. Silence becomes the canvas upon which influence is painted, each brushstroke considered, each decision made with understanding of broader implications. Those who witness such mastery are moved more profoundly than loud proclamations could achieve, for they perceive the strength of intentional quietude, and the depth it embodies. At the heart of stillness lies resilience, a mind unshaken by external pressures. Cultivating this quiet fortitude reveals that true power is not about overpowering through sheer will, but embracing challenges with composed spirit and unyielding commitment to purpose. Like the eye of a storm, the peaceful center of the mind remains untouched, while chaos swirls. Through daily practices prioritizing inner peace, such as meditation and reflection, one aligns with what truly matters. A still mind acknowledges difficulties and emotions without entanglement in turmoil. This essence of emotional resilience enables feeling deeply yet remaining grounded. The individual mastering this art navigates life's complexities gracefully, not by suppressing emotions or forcefully pushing through barriers, but by flowing with circumstances with mindful presence. Stillness is not retreat, but empowered engagement with the world, moving forward with clarity and strength from a calm inner core. Quiet confidence arises from the tranquility of self-awareness and acceptance, needing no external validation to establish worth. Acknowledging strengths and weaknesses, embracing them as integral, leads to understanding that worth depends on alignment between values and actions. Confidence growing from this is authentic and unshakable, founded on self-trust and certainty of one's principles. Such inner confidence is powerful precisely because it is understated. It doesn't demand attention, but commands it, standing as strength from within. Not competing or proving itself externally, it serves as a constant others can sense and respect. Those with quiet confidence become natural leaders, inspiring through grounded presence and unwavering integrity. Their sure-footedness conveys assurance, testifying to stillness's potency and the quiet power it builds within. Self-possession, often overshadowed by the noise of external validation, is serene strength from mastering stillness. It is knowing and being comfortable with oneself, irrespective of outside influence. Cultivating this state involves detaching from approval and recognition needs, embracing intrinsic values to guide actions with resolve. Serenity of self-possession manifests in genuine interactions and intent-driven decisions. This calm assurance is a foundation for navigating life's complexities. Its strength fosters an authentic life, free from external judgments. Here one finds freedom, making choices from deliberate intention, not fear or validation desires. Possessing oneself through stillness enables confident worldly engagement, influencing not by force, but through the power of authenticity and presence. Mastery often lies in subtleties cultivated in stillness. The art of presence and understanding silence involves listening deeply, not just to words but the spaces between and the intentions behind them. This presence is a tool, enabling one to respond rather than react, guide instead of control, and inspire rather than impose. Such mastery resembles an adept sailor harnessing winds with precision. In stillness, one navigates life's unseen currents, mastering restraint and timing with patience. True influence and leadership stem from awareness, not force. Embracing that less is often more, this mastery's effects ripple through interactions, leaving a transformative impact. Embracing stillness initiates a silent inner revolution that reshapes one's core. It doesn't seek external validation or promises, but redefines priorities, placing authenticity at the forefront. Through stillness, one experiences consciousness shifting from temporary victories to enduring mastery's triumph. This revolution marked by self-improvement and understanding, quietly challenges societal norms, celebrating self-control victories, self-awareness, peace, and fulfillment from alignment with true nature. Every introspective moment contributes to a resilient self, with stillness defying worldly noise. Thus, the silent revolution enacts profound change, not through loud declarations, but the enduring power of being centered, calm, and quietly assured. In the quiet solitude of modern life, distractions abound, each ping and notification echoing a siren's call to flee from ourselves. These relentless streams of digital noise mask our thoughts, serving as an oasis from introspection, yet they obscure the path to our innermost truth. When we constantly drown out silence with external clamors, we deny ourselves the chance to delve into the untouched depths of our being. It is within these pauses, where nothing but our own thoughts reside, that the conversation with the soul begins, revealing profound insights and long-hidden wisdom. Yet, the choice to embrace solitude is not without its challenges. It demands courage to sit with oneself and face the hidden narratives that define us. Solitude, unlike loneliness, is a conscious retreat from the cacophony, a graceful turn inward. It invites us to engage with the facets of our identity we've long obscured or ignored. Accepting that this inward journey is an invitation, not isolation, we find liberation from superficial engagements, uncovering desires and aspirations that align more authentically with who we are. As we sit in this solitude, we trip upon misconceptions that might suggest such withdrawal equates to antisocial tendencies. However, far from an act of detachment, solitude becomes a fertile ground where personal transformation takes root. Freed from the constraints of societal measures, we sketch the outlines of dreams and aspirations upon the vast canvas of our mind. This sanctuary allows us to redefine self-worth, fostering an environment where emotions are met with compassion and resilience. In this solitude lies the reservoir of emotional strength, where confronting our vulnerabilities becomes a sacred act of embracing our intrinsic worth. Fear often arises at the thought of facing emptiness, a void that might seem devoid of meaning. Yet, such void is not an absence, but a space ripe with potential. This emptiness asks us to sit with our true selves, listening to the whispers beyond the ego-driven clamor that usually dictates our lives. Delving into this silence, we confront fundamental questions about purpose and legacy. As we inch past discomfort, the void transforms into a theater of flourishing insights, a realm in which self-awareness deepens and true identity emerges from the shadows of existential dread. In this enriching silence, we hone the art of listening, not just outwardly, but within, attuning to the subtle dialogue that surfaces when external distractions dissipate. This listening allows us to perceive the intricate ballet of our thoughts and feelings, uncovering truths often drowned out by the clatter of daily life. As we delve deeper into these whispers, we nurture empathy toward ourselves, which radiates outward, enhancing our capacity for genuine connection with others. Through solitude, the curtain of societal expectations draws back, and we disentangle our thoughts from external judgments. This process allows a clearer understanding of ourselves, independent of the identities others cast upon us. The solitude nurtures authenticity, enabling a journey toward a self-assurance that translates into more honest and fulfilling interactions. Our relationships, freed from the weight of unspoken demands, flourish upon the foundation of mutual respect and empathy. By immersing ourselves in this introspective sanctuary, we hold up a mirror to our soul, reflecting the truest layers of our consciousness. Here, raw and unfiltered, we reckon with fears and hopes alike. Vulnerability becomes our ally as pretenses and defenses melt away, revealing the spectrum of wisdom contained within our contradictions. Solitude refines, guiding us to cherish each fragment of our identity as an expression of our unique being. The mirror of solitude urges us to acknowledge and embrace all aspects of who we are, promising moments of healing and self-discovery on this transformative journey. Engaging regularly with solitude strengthens resilience, teaching us to find comfort in discomfort and face life's unpredictabilities with grace. Solitude evolves from a challenging state to a transformative discipline, where every quiet moment builds an inner citadel of strength and stability. This fortitude, patiently nurtured, equips us to engage with life's tumultuous waves with steadiness, forging an unshakable core that persists beyond external chaos. Solitude also acts as a muse, lighting the path to creativity unbounded by the exterior world. It becomes a silent partner in imaginative exploration, where emerging ideas and insights find space to grow, untouched by the shadows of productivity's demands. Solitude encourages the freedom to unearth the richness of our ideas, nurturing a creative liberation that transcends the mundane clatter of modern life. In these sacred silences, identity is shaped anew, stripped of societal veneers to reveal the essence beneath. Silence, like a gentle sculptor, carves away falsehoods, guiding us to redefine our sense of self. It is in the stillness that we rediscover authenticity, nurturing a confidence that stands resilient against life's tides. We engage with the depths of our consciousness, finding harmony in the silence that sculpts a more transparent and genuine understanding of who we are. Through this tranquil embrace, solitude enriches our relationships, offering a space to deepen self-awareness and extend empathy to others. In solitude, we learn to listen more compassionately, enriching our interactions with authenticity and understanding. This enriched self-awareness fosters an ability to connect more deeply and authentically, grounding our exchanges in the shared substance of humanity. Thus, solitude becomes not a retreat from life, but a bridge to deeper engagement with it. It is a wellspring of inner strength, a compass leading us to authenticity and purpose. Through solitude, we uncover not isolation, but a pathway to profound connection with both ourselves and the world around us. In the serenity of stillness, a journey unfolds, a journey back to the core of who we truly are, beyond the world's cacophony that tries to remold us. Life's bustling demands often obscure our intrinsic identity, veiling our essence beneath layers of societal expectations and fears. Yet, in those rare, unhurried moments of introspection, fragments of our authentic selves resurface. Immersing ourselves in the sanctity of stillness allows us to peel away these accumulated layers like an onion, revealing a tender core untouched by noise. Here lies not a new version of oneself, but a return, a rekindling of the spirit that danced freely before the clamor began. It is like gazing into a mirror that reflects who we are beneath the assumptions and roles, showing raw, unfiltered truths. Presence is the foundation upon which this self-remembering is built. Inhabiting the moment fully, we find distractions fade like shadows at dawn, and what emerges is an unclouded wisdom, a serene acknowledgement of being. It's an ongoing communion with our deeper self, where we meet our true desires and motivations. Presence, though a tender refuge, requires courage, as it sometimes highlights fears and anxieties we've been too busy to confront. Yet, within this discomfort lies fertile ground for growth. Accepting our authentic self, with all its nuances and complexities, becomes a sacred act of recalibration. Stillness turns into a reflective canvas, illuminating truths that resonate with our very soul. Distractions and fears, adept at keeping us engaged on shallow waters, dissolve when met with disciplined stillness. In their wake lies an unmasked path towards self-discovery. With presence, we can face these inner shadows and unravel the narratives spun from fear. This gentle uncovering is less about transformation and more a homecoming, whispering of our potential for greatness. Stillness empowers us to gather fragmented pieces scattered by distractions, aligning them into an unyielding and authentic self. The process, daunting yet liberating, offers a profound liberation that inspires true change. Within this stillness, a crucible emerges, forging a deeper strength that empowers us to find equilibrium amid chaos. Here lies a silent acknowledgement of growth, challenging us to redefine strength, not as a show, but as a deeply rooted resolve. This process emboldens us to trust in self-revelation, understanding that vulnerabilities heighten, not lessen our inherent power. Through stillness, strength becomes a soul's quiet resolve, harmoniously coexisting with fear, promoting resilience. This journey through stillness allows us to unify vulnerability and strength, encouraging a profound comprehension that shapes internal resolve into external strength. Weaving stillness into the fabric of life ignites the transformative alchemy of emotional resilience. Emotions such as fear, sadness, and anger become profound guides when embraced with curiosity instead of judgment. The transformative process of alchemy is not about altering our essence, but about recognizing what's present and reshaping it with awareness. As we silently commune with our emotions, they shift from obstacles to doorways of deeper understanding. This shift in perspective fosters resilience, allowing us to navigate emotional landscapes with enduring strength. Amidst this poised reflection lies the power of self-ownership, the reconciliation of accepting the world and our place within it. This self-ownership elevates personal integrity over external validation. It redirects the compass from approval-seeking to invoking self-affirmation. By realigning our values and desires, we reclaim autonomy and construct lives rooted in true intention. In stillness, fulfillment blossoms not as a destination, but as an unfolding journey grounded in integrity and purpose. This realization transforms moments of existence into meaningful strides driven by clarity and core values. Stillness gifts us the contemplative space to ponder the sequential dance of time from birth toward mortality and beyond into legacy. Embracing our finite nature, we are guided not by fear, but by an appreciation that invigorates living fully in the present. These moments anchor us into a vivid involvement with life's rhythm. Quiet reflection inspires thoughts of legacy, prompting questions about the quality and impact of our journey. Beyond accolades, we focus on the enduring values and kindness that echo beyond our presence. In honoring our mortality within the embrace of stillness, we craft a life oriented by gratitude and purpose. In this silent space, the concept of detachment unfolds, not as indifference, but as true freedom. Detachment within stillness liberates us from attachments, allowing us to experience life's richness fully. It nurtures the heart to balance desire and aversion without undue attachment, promoting freedom, transcending life's confines, enabling graceful navigation. As we journey inward, stillness reveals the path to wholeness, not a finite endpoint, but a continual unfolding of becoming. Through reflection, we gather fragmented selves into a unified presence, embracing imperfections as transient notes in the symphony of existence. Compassion, illuminated through introspection, allows us to embrace our full spectrum. The gentle light of stillness helps us transcend judgment, fostering a harmonious awareness connected to the larger tapestry of life. In these moments of silence, we come home to our authentic essence, marking a profound return to our genuine selves. Here lies a state of clarity, liberated from conditioned thoughts and behaviors, rejoicing in genuine self-expression. Stillness unveils a vibrant tapestry woven from our essence, enabling us to embrace life's impermanence fully. This journey speaks to a continuous reunion, not an arrival, a perpetual emergence from life's ebb and flow. As we culminate this exploration, may this essence inspire you to like, subscribe, and continue this mindful journey with us.